My name is Rod Batiste. I'm a former middleweight champion of the world in full contact karate and the inventor of escape strategies. That's ESCAPE, escape, which stands for the Easy System of Control and Practical Emergency Strategies. Okay, now that I've got your attention by stating that the groin should not be the first place that a woman should try to attack in a self-defense situation against a male, let me take a few minutes to explain my thinking on that. But let me start by saying that if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below, and we'll put you on our database and keep you updated on all kinds of self-defense situations and scenarios and what your options are. Okay, the reason why I recommend that in a safety situation with a male versus female that you not try to do the groin strike first is because it's highly anticipated. Think about it. As a little girl, you learned that if you're protecting yourself against a boy, kick him in the groin. Boys also learn that in reverse. Think of it this way. If I were in a room full of adults, women, and I said, okay, a guy my size and weight is about to attack you, where is he more likely than not to try to strike you first? 9 out of 10 of those women are going to say, kick him below the belt. If I were to ask 10 men the exact same question, say a woman is about to defend herself against you, where is she more likely than not to try to strike you first? 9 out of 10 of those guys are going to say, she's going to try to strike me below the belt. That means that instinctively, the groin is the most protective place on the male body dealing with the female. That means that instinctively they'll pull away, turn to the side, try to bat it down, or other kinds of instinctive defensive moves. Now again, that's not to say that the groin isn't a good place to strike. It is. It's on my list of 4 primary targets. The groin, top of the foot, the throat, and the eyes. Those 4 targets will maximize the efficiency of any strike and administer excruciating pain. Remember, that's the kind of pain that stops people in their movement and gets them to have to deal with the pain. Okay, so what are your options then? Well, in a safety situation, I know you're going to find this a little hard to believe. Close is better. That brings into mind my theory on scope vision. Scope vision works like this. The closer I get to you, the less of me you can see. Until my body, your span of vision gets about this tight. So really, at that point, you can only see my head and shoulders. From that position, I can easily use the inside edge of my hand, the outside edge of my hand. I can easily just punch at the groin or use the knee. I'm relatively safe from that position. On the other side of the coin, if I'm thinking about kicking you, I've got to increase my range, increasing your ability to see the strike coming. Okay, so if I'm here to kick you, you can now see the strike coming and easily prepare and defend against the strike. Okay? So that's a real problem. Another problem is restricting clothing. It may be out on a Friday or Saturday night. You've got a form-fitting dress on. You try to hurl a kick, it's not going to happen. You're not going to get either the power because the clothing is going to not allow the kick to gain full momentum, or you're not going to be able to reach the target. You may not get that kick any higher than, say, a shin or a knee. Contrary to many people's belief, hitting a shin, hitting a knee does not work. I'll explain that in another tape. Okay, that's a problem. Another problem is you may be wearing heels of some kind. You got a high heel shoe on, you've got a spike on. You're trying to do a kick, you're going to lose your balance. You might wind up on the ground and in a more compromising situation. Okay, again, the best way to strike the groin, my opinion, close the gap, use your hand, use a knee, okay? One of the best safety techniques that I recommend for a male or a female, palm heel strike to the tip of the nose. That gets the person to react in a positive fashion, followed by a bolo punch, a knee. That is how you attack the groin. Hope you found this tape helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you next video.